Don't forget to subscribe and also like the Auto 7 channel, and thank you for subscribing and liking.
The new Mercedes AMG GT Coupe borrows much of its brains and muscle from the SL Roadster. The new GT Coupe is longer, wider, and has a longer wheelbase than before, but the big news is its standard all-wheel drive system, something the AMG GT has never offered before. Buyers can get any engine they want in their GT, as long as it's a twin-turbo 4.0-litre V8. The difference between the GT55, which produces 469 horsepower and 516 pound-feet of torque, and the GT63, which busts out 577 ponies and 590 pound-feet of torque, will be heard and felt. We'll update this space once we've experienced either flavor. The new GT Coupe won't go on sale until later in 2024, but when AMG does unleash its newest coupe, we'll be sure to take it Porsche 911 turbo hunting and report back. Remember what you loved about the AMG GT, and throw the rest away. The redesigned 2024 Mercedes AMG GT Coupe has a familiar twin-turbo 4.0-litre V8 powerplant, but new trim levels and standard all-wheel drive. It's longer, has a larger interior, offers more cargo space, and has a current on-sale date of mid-2024. The difference between the GT55 and the GT63 will likely be a steamy $40,000 in price. If that sounds like a significant gap in cash, consider the meaningful increase in yeehaw to the tune of 577 horsepower and 590 pound-feet torque. There's an optional package that adds carbon ceramic brakes, which are bigger than the standard wheels, on the full-size Sprinter delivery van. Official pricing hasn't been announced yet, but when it comes to paying six figures for a car like this, we'd argue for getting the most powerful version. The recent six-figure coupes that came before it, such as the 523 HP GT, 550 HP GTC, and the pair of 577 HP GTR and GTR Pro models hammered out their power as smooth as polished marble. We don't expect anything less from the new GT Coupe, which arrives with two initial levels of fast. Both the GT53 and GT63 use Mercedes' legendary twin-turbo 4.0-litre V8 powerplant and a new 9-speed automatic transmission. The Mercedes AMG GT Coupe GT53 produces 469 horsepower and 516 pound-feet of torque, while the GT63 boasts 577 horses and 590 pound-feet of torque. Mercedes has shifted the engine position forward slightly, so it now sits atop the GT's front axle line instead of behind it. The result is more interior space, but this will likely sacrifice some front-to-rear weight distribution. Mercedes claims the GT63 should hit 60 miles per hour in 3 seconds, but we haven't strapped our testing gear to one yet to confirm. While the new standard all-wheel drive system will likely improve the previous GT's acceleration time, thanks to better launch traction, it's also able to route 100% of the engine's torque to the rear axle for smoky burnouts and donuts. We have spotted test mules for the GT Coupe, donning charging ports that would indicate Mercedes is developing a more powerful plug-in hybrid model that could meet or beat the former 720 HP Black Series output. Rear-wheel steering and an electronically controlled limited slip differential work to keep the GT on its tiptoes. For navigating tricky driveway entrances and speed bumps, the AMG GT's optional nose lift system pops the front end up by 1.2 inches. We'll update this space once we've driven and tested the new AMG GT Coupe. All that horsepower surely makes for a thirsty AMG GT Coupe, but the EPA hasn't published its estimates yet. To use the last generation AMG GT for context, the previous 577 HP AMG GT Pro got 15 mpg city and 20 mpg highway ratings. The new car, now having all-wheel drive, and likely more master haul around, probably will do no better. We'll update this section when we have more information, as well as results from our 75 mph real-world highway fuel economy test. For more information about the GT Coupe's fuel economy, the new GT's cabin is more spacious and easier to see out of than the old coupes. The GT offers the option of a panoramic glass roof, which caps a splendidly high-tech and luxurious interior. Massaging sports seats are expected kit on this high-cost, high-powered Grand Tourer. Additional room behind the front row gives way for some extra interior cargo room. There are rear seats, but the lack of headroom and space back there deems them decorative. The powered rear hatch is hands-free, and the cargo area opens to can handle 2 golf bags. An 11.9-inch infotainment touchscreen is standard on all AMG GT Coupes, as is wireless smartphone charging. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard, as well as a Burmster audio system. A host of driver assistance features will be offered, but right now it's unclear which will be standard, and which will be optional. For more information about the GT Coupe's crash test results, visit the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. Mercedes AMG's standard warranty package is the least special thing about its cars, and it covers a basic 4-year, 50,000-mile period with no frills or extras. The GT Coupe's closest rival, the Porsche 911 Turbo, offers a complimentary scheduled maintenance program, whereas the AMG does not. Limited warranty covers 4 years or 50,000 miles. Powertrain warranty covers 4 years or 50,000 miles. No complimentary scheduled maintenance.
Thank you for subscribing and liking the Auto 7 channel.